Jessie and James from Team Rocket are my relationship goals, which sounds like I've taken too many confused rays until you actually think about it. And to be clear, I'm not Jessie. I am very obviously the James prototype. Sensitive, dramatic, questionable employment history, willing to wear an elaborate costume for a plan with a 9% chance of working. But the interesting thing about Jessie and James is that they aren't technically dating. Their relationship has terrible stats, no clear typing, and somehow perfect team chemistry. And honestly, the label isn't the point. Because whatever they are, they wake up every day and work towards something together. Granted, that something is stealing one's child's electric mouse, they have spent enough money on giant robots, underground tunnels, submarines, and hot air balloons to simply purchase several rare Pokemon legally, but structurally, they understand commitment. They make a plan, they divide the work, they rehearse the speech, they fail publicly, they get launched into the sky, and the next morning, they build another machine. That is how every relationship should work, not the theft, ideally. Your relationship contains fewer crimes. I mean the shared mission. People talk about relationship goals like their vacations, matching pajamas, and attractive pictures taken near body of water. But relationships aren't tested while everything looks impressive. They are tested after the plan fails, when the money is low, when the job doesn't work out, when the project flops, when the future you imagine suddenly needs to be rewritten. Who are you standing beside then? Jessie and James fail constantly, but they rarely treat failure as proof that choosing each other was a mistake. They argue, they complain, they blame each other for approximately 6 seconds, but when the smoke clears, they are still a team. And James never acts embarrassed by how much Jessie is. He doesn't stand behind her saying, "Sorry, she's a lot." He stands beside her in a matching uniform and delivers the speech at full volume. He doesn't care for her by making her smaller. He meets her where she is. And Jessie gives him the same freedom to be sensitive, strange, and completely theatrical. Neither of them has to become normal to deserve loyalty. Their weirdness isn't something the partnership survives. It is part of what holds the partnership together. That is the real relationship goal for me. Not someone who promises every ideal will succeed, someone who can tell me the machine is badly designed, help rebuild it, and still show up for the entrance. Someone with goals on their own. Someone who wants to create a shared life, not merely stand beside one. Because failure is inevitable, embarrassment is inevitable, and occasionally blasting off again is inevitable. The question is whether you can climb out of the crater, check on the other person is alive, and ask, "So, what's the plan for tomorrow?" Maybe love isn't finding someone who guarantees you'll win. Maybe it's finding someone who keeps choosing the team and still helps you build the next machine.